Of course, nutmeg goes really well with savory foods and sweet foods. So I thought I would ask Stanley Miners, who's the owner of the Beach House restaurant in Point Celine in Grenada, to share with us a few recipes that he uses nutmeg with. Hi, Stanley.
How are you doing, Mariel?
Very well, thank you. Thank you so much for opening up your kitchen and your restaurant to us today.
No problem.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
Well, I thought first of all, starting off with a fresh salad, a green salad. Right now in Grenada available, we have the Boston lettuce. I thought spinach to give an earthy tone to it, romaine lettuce, but complemented beautifully with our fresh herbs, the fresh basil and rosemary.
Right.
And of course, topping that off with a nutmeg vinaigrette.
Right.
Moving right along into the main, we do have Cajun salmon that we'll be doing, topped off with a nutmeg glaze and fresh basil. And then we're going to finish that off with a nutmeg syrup with freshly grated nutmeg.
Fantastic.
Yes?
Let's get started,
No
shall
problem.
we?
Mariel, could you please pass me the peppers?
Yes, I sure can. These are beautiful.
Yes. The reds. We're just going to throw these on the grill.
And what's that you're brushing on there?
Just olive oil.
Right.
And we're going to just place them straight on the hot griddle. In the meantime, we can get the filo pastry into the oven.
Right, okay, this is the filo here.
Yeah, you can pass me that also.
Sure. It's so fragile. I always feel nervous when I'm dealing with it. Just straight on there.
That's perfect.
Right.
Actually, what you could do is you can either use melted butter, or actually what I like is the spray vegetable shortening.
And what are you doing that for?
To separate the layers as they cook and get them light and flaky, and also for color.
Right, okay.
So get them nice and golden brown.
Golden brown, right.
Yeah.
Does it help with the crunch factor as well?
It does also.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, as we're going to do this in the oven, I think it'll be a great time too to also put the rosemary potatoes, which will make a great complement to the main course. Yeah.
So, do you want me to cut them in half for you?
Yes, that'll be perfect.
Well, these are very tiny potatoes.
Yes, the red skin new potatoes. Again, for contrast of color, they make a really nice presentation on the plate. If you can place that, just half of them in there for me. And to that, we're going to add olive oil. And of course, the flavor of fresh rosemary.
Right, okay. I love fresh rosemary.
And what we're going to do is we're going to just mix these together.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And we're going to just place that also
in the oven, right.
into the oven.
Okay. All right, shall I?
With the filo pastry.
With the filo pastry. Shall I pop those in there for you?
Thank you very much.
Yes.
In the meantime, I'm going to just churn the peppers.
What do you need
Great,
now?
Mariel. Could you pass the onions, the red onions, and the pineapple?
Okay, so we just got some thin slices of red onion.
That's right.
And some very thin slices
Of pineapple.
of pineapple.
And this actually helps season the griddle a little bit to enhance the flavor of the salmon going on there too.
Okay.
Right.
All right, now I notice you have a rather lovely combination of sort of spices and
Dry
things happening
spices.
here. What is that?
Actually, it's a mixture of red chili pepper, paprika, a little nutmeg. Also, we have salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. And that's about it, actually. Oh, and fresh thyme.
Would you like me to rub that in for you then?
Please, and heavy Mariel, and just pat that on the salmon.
All right, great. Let's go.
I'll just turn the pineapple and the onions here.
Heavy. You don't understand. When you say heavy to me, heavy means real heavy, right? You don't have the lightest touch myself. Like that?
Excellent. Pat that through. You can turn it over.
And we're doing the same on the other side?
And same on the other side.
Wow. This tastes really nice actually as it is.
Surface here for that.
Okay, let me pass that to you.
Excellent.
Oops.
You
It's
got
okay,
that?
there you go.
Thank you.
Is that pat enough for you?
It is.
Is it pat or patted? Is that patted enough for you? Not sure.
Patted.
Right, let me clear that away for you.
Right. Actually, what I'm going to do, Mariel, at this point is to take off some of the layered vegetables and the pineapple as those are through.
Right, okay.
And we'll leave our salmon there cooking.
So how long should the salmon cook for?
About 3 to 4 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, actually this is almost about ready now.
All right, do you
Yeah.
need a plate for that?
Yeah,
Let me get
please.
you something. There you
Excellent.
are. Okay. So what are we going to assemble?
Well, we're going to first start off with the filo pastry
Right, okay.
on the bottom layer.
Okay. So you're going to put the salmon on next?
Yes.
Right.
And then we go up with the other layers. Yeah. Then we can do our pineapple. To top this off, we just have to now just do our nutmeg glaze, okay? We're gonna add a little bit of the nutmeg syrup.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And you put some, what's this, some lime juice?
Some lime juice.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So it has that tangy
Sweet,
entity,
tangy,
yeah.
yes. Okay.
to that. Mix that through and through. And our fresh basil. Just sprinkle that on there.
Okay. You want me done?
Yes,
Okay,
perfect.
let me sprinkle elegantly from a height.
Yes. The nutmeg syrup over the entire presentation and the nutmeg.
Wowzers, that looks
That was easy?
beautiful. That was easy. I love seared salmon. I think it's really delicious.
No, it is.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick salad dressing now,
Yes,
right?
we are. Remember your 3 parts olive oil to 1 of vinegar when you're going to do a vinaigrette.
Right. And what kind of vinegar are you using here?
This is just plain white vinegar.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. And a little bit of sugar,
Right.
brown sugar of that. And actually I add a little bit of mayonnaise just to hold the emulsion.
Right, okay.
In essence.
So it gives it a creamy kind of
A
appearance.
creamy appearance and texture.
Right, okay.
And then last but not least, our nutmeg, and you need to go heavier on that for the nutmeg vinaigrette.
Heavier. Oh,
Yeah.
that's quite heavy, yeah.
Can't get enough of
Wow.
that. Okay, Mariel, I think we are ready for our salad that we've made earlier.
This looks very beautiful.
And again, Mariel, we're just going to incorporate these particular greens in our salad that we prepared earlier.
Right. And you've just kind of cooled it all.
Well, the Boston lettuce actually helps to form the bowl on
Right.
the inside, and it's just assembled with the romaine down at the bottom. Then you have the spinach just off to the side, topped off with fresh almonds with the incorporated fresh herbs.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. And then,
And then of course our vinaigrette. We just pour over the top of that. Yeah. Excellent.
and that's it.
And that's it.
That looks absolutely fantastic.
Can't wait to try that.
Yeah.